it's
I think it's the end of the month.
France Road is end of the month, actually, the WBMK Gymkhana, of course, grassroots motorsport at its very best. And there's so much going on actually at the moment. This year I looked at the calendar for Killarney, and just to stack everything up in, and get everything
and fit everything everywhere.
It's amazing. We had CHD last week, of course. That was after. You have the bike school in the morning, or the track day in the morning, and then we started at 5 o'clock. So a number of events for CHD, for short circuit, karting as well. I know is coming up shortly this month.
That'll be next week.
Next week, yes, there we go. And so many things happening here at Killarney. But let me tell you one thing. Francois, I like stacks of pancakes and stacks of all kinds of things, but stacks of competitors, stacks of entries.
Have a look at
one
this.
Of those things.
We're going to go down to the Clubmans now. We've got on the front row there on the Honda CBR 1000. The Hondas are ruling the roost here today. Danny Frost, he's out there alongside him. Ray Fiveash. Willem Lowe sits up on the front row. I haven't seen Willem on the front row in absolute ages. Kiana Strode's out there. Shannon Thompson, Wayne Gress, and then on the fourth row, on their Ducati 996, number 7, my man Sharif Reynolds, and he is so psyched up to be back to Killarney. He's a drag boy of note, but he's out on the Ducati, and an absolute, have a look on screen, folks. If you'll see there on your screen now, he's just there on the back of your screen on that Ducati on the inside. They get away off the line, they go. Sharif on the Ducati finds his way down. He knows how to roll. He's up on the inside already, and he's looking to go up into the second. Well, he's up into about third. Sharif up on the inside, takes a beautiful line, a great start from him as we sing his praises. Now he's up on the inside. That 996 Ducati is not lazy. When he rolls on that throttle, that thing absolutely bobbles and gets going. The quicker four cylinders move up around him, but Sharif is out there to have fun. He's not out to prove a point. He's proven enough points in his life. Multiple drag racing champion. That's why he's got such an electric start, but now he's got to get used to the twisty bits, Byron.
Well, there we go. Your power out of those turns, and we'll see them as they come around. Looks like a Quacker that is currently leading at the moment. I know Wesley Hendricks was in that section as well. It was a Beamer that he was getting past there, but now let's see down the straight at between Interceptor and Sarof under Mav, a sweep. And then onto the back straight will then run. Also a 9-lapper. This one, they've increased the distance in these bike races, which puts a big smile on our faces, I can tell you that much. And
well, I can tell you something, it puts a big smile on the competitors' faces. I've got more time on circuit. Why not? Give me another 20 laps. I'll enjoy it. Lovely stuff. There's the guy out there. I think Wesley Hendricks is on the front row there. On that ZX10, Danny Frost there, Ray Fiveash. Willem Lowe's doing well. Kiana Strode in there as well. Shannon Thompson, Wayne Gress. And then, of course, Sharif Reynolds on that age-old 996 Ducati. Beautiful, beautiful rendition in original Ducati colours. Come up towards us now. They're going to cross the line. The leaders out there. Top three going there. Willem Lowe leads out. Well, Willem's on the front there. Ray Fiveash. Danny Frost drops down to 4. Mario Ferreira on the classic BMW R1000S, R100 as they call it, is there. Dylan Aronson, Wesley Hendricks, Kiana Stroder, Conrad Meyer, Jason Bolterman back after 8 years. Jason had a horrific crash on the short circuit. He was concussed. He literally, and I say this now with all due respect to him, he died on the operating table. They had to bounce him back. He's back. He's recovered from his injuries. He's back out there on the F800 GS. I saw Jason just recently at one of the markets, and he was rearing to go. So I'm good that the man above's held his hand over him and he's brought him back, and he's doing what he likes to do. Big Jason, big guy, love him to bits. Great to see him back on the circuit.
Well, Willem Lowe, he leads at the moment. Fastest first sector, 29.7. Which is quite a bit faster, 0.4 of a second faster than Ray Fiveash. But Ray coming with a faster second sector time. That's now Daniel Frost on the Fireblade. That's now just taken that in 4th position at the moment.
Oh, 3 bikes, going into turn 5. That is unbelievable. 3 bikes abreast going into turn 5. Willem Lowe in there was Danny Frost with that 1000 Honda. He stuck it up on the inside. And they're all sort of like next to each other. Where do we go, guys? Who's doing what? What's happening? What's happening? But they come out, and it looks like who's got the front end here? Well, going across the line is Ray Fiveash, and well, 122.9 coming out of Ray. Wow. Willem Lowe and Shannon Thompson, those are the 3 that get into turn 5. Now they've screwed out a bit. They've sorted it out. They've made their minds up. Okay, I'll say it. But hell, racing is racing, and I'll tell you, that was an exciting moment. Sorry to dive in there.
Not at all, Francois. Yeah, 5-ish on the Suzuki. He keeps it ahead now there of the likes of Shandon Thompson, Willem Lowe, Wesley Hendricks in 4th position. Looking at the Breakfast Club class, it is Dylan Anderson that currently leads that class. He's 5th overall at the moment now. Kiana Strode 5th in class, and then Conrad Meyer is 2nd in class at the moment. The classic bikes is Mario Ferreira's BMW 1100 leads ahead of Wayne Gress there. Already quite a bit of a gap between them, 9.2 seconds, and that is in class Sharif Reynolds, 3rd in that particular class as well on the Ducati.
And they all lie 8, 9 and 10 respectively, so there's a bit of a tussle going on in the classics as well, you know. I mean, so good. Yeah, Sharif will be having fun. Having a look at the leaders now as they dive down into turn number 5. It looks like it's still Ray 5-ish who leads out there, and he banged in a couple of quick sectors now. He might go towards the 1:20 mark now as they come up towards us, up towards the line. Let's have a look at the time now as he bangs it over. 1:20 there, I'm on the money. How's that? Bang. Do I know my bikes or do I know my bikes? Just having a look out there to see what's happening. He goes a bit deep there, takes a braking line. Willem Lowe sits up there with him. Willem is impressing me today, like you won't believe. He's looking very quick on that ZX6R, so he's having a bit of fun there. Willem can ride a bike. I mean, he's been around longer than I care to remember. But he sits there up behind Ray 5-ish. Ray, also ex-Breakfast Club boy, now starting to find himself there in the Clubman's class. So 120, that is very impressive. And that's on the GSXR 750. Let me tell you something about a GSXR 750, okay? I'm a Honda fan. That bike, it's like an R6. It is the most well-balanced Suzuki, I reckon, that's ever been made. Everyone will say, the K1000s or the TL1000s or whatever, but that GSXR 750 is just a beautiful bike to ride. And when you're going to a corner, it's like a little CBR 150 under you. Just tuck it in and it goes. So it's a beautiful machine to ride, and he's proving it. Ray is absolutely murdering it. I think he'll still be around the 120s. Dipping under the 120s will put him into SPK class. He might want to go there. I don't know what his intentions are. But have a look now as they go down into turn 5. They'll make their way up towards us.
Yeah, so to the line will then run, and it will be the completion of the 3rd lap here as 5 laps left to go. Daniel Frost actually it's actually 1:19.303. Daniel Frost is finding himself in 19th position there.
I think he ran off and he's come back, and now he's winding the Honda up. So he's giving it a full tilt. He's done the 119. That's what it is. But look at 119.8 out of Ride 5-ish. So Ray's showing he's got what it takes on the Jigsaw, the 750. And he's giving it a bit of horns as he rolls out there out of turn number 2. They make their way down towards the King, down towards the oil corner. What's the name now? He leaves Interceptor corner. Look at the oil corner.
Don't tell them that, because they'll tell you you'll scare them to death.
Yeah, I know. I just remembered it as the oil corner. But anyhow, so they are giving it a good horns there. Ray 5-ish and Willem Lowe having a lovely tussle. We'll see if Danny Frost goes up the leaderboard. But it looks like, am I seeing things? Willem might have got past. I don't know. Or is it still Ray in the front? As they go down into turn number 5, they've broken a bit of a gap there over Wesley Hendricks, who's also on the ZX10R. So we've got a 750 and a 600 leading out the thousands. Lovely to see. The boys are giving it a good scrap. Yeah, it looks Ray 5-ish still leads out there. Willem Lowe hanging in 2nd place now as they make their way out over the line. Boom! 4 laps to go. And still cruising in the 119.5s is Ray 5-ish. So he's sort of found his limitation at this moment in time. He probably can go faster. I'll take nothing away from him. We all want to go faster. We all want to do the sub 1 minute, one day in our dreams. But yeah, he goes into the corner. He gets a little bit away from Willem. Although Willem is still taking him for pace. He's looking very good. As they hang it to the right around Quarry Corner. Then they step up, they lean to the left, they go through the King dance, down into Interceptor Corner. And some brilliant stuff there. Frost is going back to the lead. Danny Frost's back in the lead. Well, he came right.
I think there's been a few timing issues, Francois, over there. I think Daniel Frost is leading from Ray 5-ish. And that 8.3 seconds back is Willem Lowe at the moment. So the Honda, the Fireblade, is still leading the way ahead of the Suzuki GSXR 750. Then Willem Lowe, then Wesley Hendricks on the 1000cc Quacker. And then Thompson and Strode, and striding his way over there to that 6th position at the moment. Dylan Anderson is still the one leading the breakfast run class, ahead of Conrad Meyer. Of course, that's the Yamaha and the Suzuki. Then JP Skirmers in the 3rd place, Andre Symes and Philip Rimmer that completes that section of the breakfast run class. And then Wayne Gress currently now leading the classics class on the Yamaha. Mario Ferreira having to be content with that 2nd, but Sharif Reynolds still holding in there on the Ducati.
Yeah, so the timing playing tricks with us here. Still Danny Frost that leads out on the CBR 1000. He was on pole position. For some reason he got on the leaderboard, now back where it goes. So maybe his transponder not picking up. They've rectified that one. He's back at the front end. Danny Frost leading out. I'm still singing the praises of Ray Fivish on the 750 Suzuki. He's on in 2nd place. He's about 0.8 of a second up behind him. Willem Lowe down in 3rd. He's down about 11 seconds. So I was singing Willem's praises, but Willem also still doing well. 3rd place. Don't take anything away from him. Wesley Hendricks in 4th. Kiana Strode, he's newcomer. He's looking good. Shannon Thompson was there last year. Shemmers in the Breakfast Club leads out the Breakfast Club ahead of Dylan Anderson. Andre Symes is still in the Breakfast Club. Meyer and Philip Rimmer. Then we got the classics of Wayne Gress. Then Matthew Reynolds moved up. He's in the club class ahead of Mario Ferreira and Sharif Reynolds. Keegan Wasserfall's out there in the Breakfast Club. Michael Rayfall still in the Breakfast Club. Jason Baltimans was in the club class. Jason is an old rider. He knows how to ride. He's on an F800 GS, BMW, the old Boxer Cup motorcycle.
It's good to see the Wasserfall name back as well there, Frans. Remember
Charles Wasserfall is still one of my favorite riders at Galani.
Shane as well.
Charles used to come down into turn 1 and put that CBR sideways and slide it down into turn 1. I loved every minute. Charles is not a well child, that I can tell you. He's down in motocross now. He does motocross. His wife rides better than he does, believe it or not. But he's lost nothing. He's still a wild child. He's very much like old, what's his name now? Jonas Hayden. He's like Hayden. Hayden's also motocross now. He's getting a bit of a stint there, doing very well. I spoke to his dad this morning, and the race is finished. The race is done, but it looks like Danny Frost has taken it. 2 laps to go. Oh, okay.
2 laps to go.
I thought they're putting their hands up. I don't know why they were putting their hands up there now.
I just want to wave to a few people on the.
I suppose, yeah, friendliness. Yeah, your friendliness first. I mean, let's go face it.
We can't leave that to Port Elizabeth or Geberge to be the friendly city anymore. So Daniel Frost still leads though, and Ray Fivish is now 7/10 back, so he's kept it in that bracket. So he's taken about 1/10 of a second out on the last lap or so. If you look at the lap times, Ray Fivish was actually about 2/10 of a second faster on the last lap, putting in those 119.
Which for a 750 is very impressive, Byron.
And as I say that, they go a little bit more modest. They go into the 120s. You know, they're getting to that latter stage of the race now. Don't have to push too hard, but trust me, he's going to want to push it now. It's about a second between Frost and
There's
Fivish.
it on screen. There they're on screen. They're down to turn 5. Danny Frost over Ray Fivish as they cross the line. And yeah, so that turn 5 there, you can see the gap between the two of them. Danny Frost giving a bit of stick there as they cross the line. And yeah, down into interceptor corner, your leaders now go through. They're on their final lap. You keep an eye there on Daniel Frost. He leads out Ray Fivish, not too far behind. You can sort of see the bike ahead of him, and he's got himself down on the tank up behind the screen, tucked up nicely. Goes into Van der Merwe sweep. But that's Uncle Super Van Sarel Van der Merwe sweep. Oh, it looks like we've got a classic going a bit slow down the back there. That's Willem Morris here on the back straight. The yellow BMW goes behind the garages. He's got a bit of a terminal issue, so he's taking it easy. Right, so the checkered flag is out. Let's bring it home for Danny Frost on the CBR 1000. They're down in turn 5. Look at Ray Fivish coming right up behind him. Oh, my man, it's down to the wire. Yeah, they come up towards the line. It's a real good old battle as they come up towards the line. It's going to be Danny Frost over the line with the bike wobbling as he gives it a full tilt. And Ray Fivish right up behind him. What's the gap there? 0.3.
He brought down from a second 7/10 on the last lap there. Look here, 120 for Daniel Frost, a 119.307 for Ray Fivish. Ray, where was this all along?
Yeah, you know, leave the best to last. You know, you could add 10 laps of it. You could have had a bit of fun, but yeah. So Byron, we're going to take a little bit of a thirsty break. We're going to let those guys, you know, the Clubman's boys, you know.
Those guys.
Those acts, the manner.
I think we should leave before they come into the commentary box.
Yeah, we're going to go. We're going to do a disappearing act. We'll be back a bit later, though. We're going to do some classics, some open wheelers. We're going to have some fun today. So, yeah, and we got 2 minutes of each race. I think we're going to have fun today.
2. It's sometimes a little bit more than I can count. But
2. Yeah.
2 more is good.
We've actually got to be here twice today.
Twice. How can I be in two places
At the same time. Yeah, there we go.
We'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, we'll go downstairs, we'll get out a pen and pencil, and we'll have to work it out. Right, guys, we're going to knock off the line. The other boys are going to jump up. That's going to be Fleming and Eunice. And we're just going to go have a thirsty break. Enjoy the viewing. Take out the snacks. Get a cold one. And we'll chat to you later. To the folks that have come down to the track, welcome everybody at Killarney. We hope you're going to have a fantastic day. Put some sunblock on, have lots of water. Look after the kiddies, make sure that they're safe, and we'll chat to you a little bit later.